Welcome back to AI Hands and Minds. This is workshop number 9. If you're here, this is part of an 14-part workshop series where we build a complete AI-powered auto insurance agent system from scratch using AWS Bedrock AgentCore, Strands, Gateway, MCP, and RAG. Each workshop builds directly on the previous one, so I highly recommend watching the previous workshop first. The link is in the description below. If you're already caught up, thank you for doing that. Let us dive into this workshop number 9. So in this workshop, what we are going to be doing is we essentially is going to create these 3 Lambda functions: get policy, get code, file climb. So that is what we are going to be doing it. Let us go and do the hands-on demo. So now make sure to go back to the same file where we left off in the previous one, because you will need those commands. But before that, go and copy those 3 Lambda functions. This is the first one, which is to file a claim. Copy and come back to the Kiro IDE. Make sure you go into that Lambdas directory which we created earlier workshop, right? So we will copy this file into the Lambdas directory. And if you do ls, we have copied our first Lambda function in local laptop. So it's going to read 2 tables here, the claims and policies. So if you look at the DynamoDB table, if you look at the claims has got no records. This program will write the record in the claims. That is what it's going to be doing when we run this program. So it's reading the policy table. If you scroll down, it is writing a record in the claims table. So it will read the policies table, it will write into claims table. So now go back to the Git and copy the next one, which is to get policy Lambda function. Come back and paste it here. And if you do ls, it will have the second Lambda function here. So if you do a cat of this get policy, essentially it is just reading the policy table for a given policy ID. So that is also a very simple function. And go to the third Lambda, get code, copy this, come back and paste it here, hit enter. This is copied here in this local laptop. So if you do a cat of this get policy, not get policy, get code, so essentially it is going to write a quotation inside the database, and then it will tell the users about the quotations. So it will put item in the policy table. It will write item in the policy table. So now if you go to the Lambda screen, you see 3 functions. These are my old functions. Once we deploy, our new functions will come in, because our new functions are with prefix W9. So after we deploy in the next step, if you come back to the Lambda screen, you will see totally 6 functions. So go back to this file in the GitHub, scroll down all the way. And if you look at the line number 137, the role ARN we did earlier in the previous workshop. If you're not sure, you can copy and paste it one more time. And also make sure you have the zip installed here. If it's not there, this next command will not run. Make sure to do the sudo app install zip if you don't have one. I already have one, so I'm not doing that command line, which is 135. So copy this and paste it. Essentially, this will deploy all 3 Lambda files from local laptop into the AWS cloud. That's what it does. Put Q to come out. You'll have to do it 3 times because it's running in the loop to deploy all 3 programs one after the other. So now if you go back to the console, refresh this, you will see the 3 new Lambda functions created whose prefix is W9. That is what we're going to be using. The first 3 programs. Okay. So if you click on open one of those, if you open this Git code and make sure what you saw in the Git is what you see here, to make sure it is copied properly, deployed properly. Okay, that looks good. That's what we saw earlier. Similarly, make sure this Git policy also looks similar to what we saw earlier for a visual quality check. That also looks nice. Similarly, open the file claims and take a look at it. Make sure it is writing a record in the claims table. Okay, let us make sure it is writing a claims table, which is what it does. So this also looks correct. So at this point, we have created 3 Lambda functions in the cloud. So to summarize what we did in this workshop, we created these 3 Lambda functions: get policy, get code, and file client. So in the next workshop, we are going to do the AgentCore MCP Gate 1 in order to access this 3 Lambdas. So let us see you in the other workshop. Thank you guys.